Greetings, sir. This is our interview presentation with Mr. Abu Hassan As'ari Ismail from Kuku, Malaysia. So this is our presentation agenda. So this is the manager's background. His name is Abu Hassan As'ari Ismail. He was born on December 2nd, 1977 in Gerik, Perak, Malaysia. He has 26 years of working experience with current position as General Manager in Kuku, Malaysia since 2023. His expertise is with business development, project management, consulting, negotiation, and networking. This is his career journey for the past 10 years. From 2015 to 2023, he was an account manager in Telecom Malaysia, where he developed BPO market in Malaysia for government and private sector. He also secured major contracts with Satu, PBAPP, SAMB, MBSP, and Lazada. He also achieved 20 to 30% revenue growth in 2021. So since 2023 till now, he is a general manager for Kuku Malaysia, which he leads operation and strategic initiatives in that company. As a senior manager at Kuku Malaysia, Mr. Abu viewed his role as a vital link between the higher management and the operational team. He described this position as a pivot point where strategic directives and expectations from top management are translated into actionable goals for the team. This requires him to clearly communicate organizational objectives and break them down into micro key performance indicators (KPIs) from every individual within the team. These KPIs ensure that the team remains aligned with the company's broader vision and objectives. Beyond goal setting, his responsibilities extend to problem solving at the core of any operational issues. He emphasizes the importance of addressing potential challenges proactively to prevent them from escalating and affecting the organization's overall performance. By resolving issues at their root, he ensures that team operates efficiently and maintains a smooth workflow. When it comes to prioritizing tasks and making decisions, Mr. Abu adopts a structured approach to ensure that the organization's goals are consistently met. Tasks are carefully categorized based on two critical criteria, which is their level of importance and urgency. This categorization enables him and his team to focus on high priority item first, ensuring that essential tasks will receive immediate attention. The same structured approach is applied into decision-making processes, where he evaluates options based on their priority levels. Ultimately, critical decisions are often influenced by their financial implications, as he emphasizes the need to consider the dollar and cents impact on the company. This ensures that decisions not only align with the strategic objectives of the organization, but also contribute to its financial health and sustainability. Through this systematic method, he successfully balances operational demands with long-term organizational goals.
Now, I will be highlighting two major challenges faced by Mr. Abu during our interview. And these challenges are customer changing behavior and workforce efficiency. So first, let's talk about customer behavior shift. In sales-driven organization, adapting to these changes can be difficult, as customer preferences are influenced by market trend, societal shift, and technology. So to tackle this, the organization leverage advanced data analysis, combining structured data and unstructured data. Structured data such as insight from their customer relation management system help them to track customer interaction and trends. Meanwhile, unstructured data it is collected through big data technologies and cloud-based platform, and it allows them for deeper analysis of consumer pattern. So this approach often referred as cloud hearing, and it enables the organization to predict future trends, understand customer needs, and develop strategies to meet their expectation. So the second challenge is maintaining workforce efficiency. As organizations grow, it must ensure that the employee skills remain relevant and they stay motivated. So to address this, the company invests in structured training program, including classroom training and on-the-job training. So classroom training provides employee with a strong theoretical foundation, keeping them updated with industry trend and best practices. And on the other hand, on-the-job training allow employees to gain hands-on experience while remaining productive. By tailoring training program to individual needs, the organization ensure that the employee development align with both personal growth and company goals.
Hi, my name is Sarah Nur Aini Sordi. My matric number is 216-66. So let's move to another part which I'm going to talk about the strategies to enhance motivation, employee engagement and also employee experience in the workplace. First, we go through to the Kuku strategies to enhance employee motivation. So during our interview with Mr. Abu, which is the senior manager of Kuku, we asked them how they enhance employee motivation. So Mr. Abu stated that they keep on remaining employees' individual targets and needs. So this means that when employees know what is expected of them and have their clear goals, so they can better focus their energy and feel a sense of directions. This also helps them stay motivated by creating a sense of accomplishments along the way. Okay, next they also give recognition and reward achievement to their employee. So this helps employees to feel valued and appreciated, driving them to improve their performance. For example, Kuku give certificate and memo of individual achievements. Next, we move to another part, which the strategies to enhance employee engagement. So first thing first, Kuku create a culture of open communication in the organizations. So it means that employees should feel comfortable sharing ideas, concerns and also feedback. So by encouraging open communication, it helps employees feel connected and valued. So for example, like team meetings and can foster a sense of inclusion and engagement. So this ensure employees know their voice matters within the company. Okay, next, Kuku also foster team collaboration and social connections in their organization. So this means that they encourage team building activities and cross department collaborations. So when employees have opportunities to build a relationship with their colleagues, so it creates a sense of community and shared purpose. So this means that employees will feel that they are part of something bigger than just their individual tasks. Okay, now let's move to another part, which is the Kuku strategies to enhance employee experience. So during our interview session, Mr. Abu stated that they offer flexible work options to their employees. So this means that they allowing employees to have a work-life balance through options like remote work and also flexible hours. So this shows that they respect for their personal lives and allows them to work in a way that suit with their preference. So it can increase their satisfaction. So last but not least, they also invest in employee well-being. This means that they provide resources or benefits that prioritize employees' health and well-being. For example, like mental health days and also healthy office snacks. So this can improve their overall experience in the workplace. So a happy, healthy employees is more likely to perform well and feel positive about their workplace.
Next, we will talk about managing a multi-generational workforce and diversity challenges in a workplace. So, in the interview, Mr. Abu mentioned that Kuku Malaysia practices a system called a peer working system to address the unique needs of a multi-generational workforce. So, it's a system where a younger generation will always be paired with an older generation. Mr. Abu believes that younger generations they have many fresh ideas and is more energetic. However, they lack wisdom and also experience. Meanwhile, older generations are more relatively less energetic, but they have much wisdom and are more experienced. So, with their wisdom and experience, older generations are able to help and guide the younger generations to improve and also avoid mistakes due to inexperience. Younger generations are also more likely able to generate fresh ideas, which is important in today's constantly changing world. So aside from that, we also asked for an example of how embracing diversity has positively impacted overall organizational performance. So Mr. Abu said, seeing a diverse team can create a formidable team with a broader skill set. So like how younger generations, they are more tech savvy and also well versed in newer trends and technologies, while older generations, they are more excels in interpersonal and also leadership skills. So these two different generations, they are able to complement each other and ultimately foster mutual learning. Younger generations can develop better communication skills, whereas older generations, they can upskill their technological and also digital skills. With the peer working system in place, it creates a better team dynamics with a perfect balance of energy, experience, and also innovation.
Okay, so now I'm going to talk about the key lessons we got from the interview around the topic of the importance of building sustainable corporate branding for organizations and strategies to develop personal branding for new managers, which I'm going to divide into two parts. Okay, so first is the key lessons of the importance of building corporate branding, where these are the three main points we have got from the interview. So firstly, here we have differentiations and competitive advantage, where Mr. Abu mentioned that having a strong corporate brand helps a company to stand out and differentiate themselves from the competitors, attracting customers and reinforce their market presence. So without clear brand identity, company will struggle to stay relevant and competitive. So second, here we have customer trust and loyalty, where Mr. Abu mentioned that with a strong corporate brand, Coco is able to retain their customers, especially when we live in an era where product life cycle is very short as the needs of consumers are changing rapidly. So maintaining customers' trust is crucial. Mr. Abu shares that Coco achieved this by consistently delivering their brand promise, which is beyond standards, by going extra miles to exceed their customer expectations, so they build long-term loyalty and trust. So when the customer wants to buy something, they will always remember Coco. So third is alignment with employee value, where before a company can make people trust their brand, they must ensure that their employees believe in and uphold the brand's value, which lead to creating a consistent and authentic customer experience that reinforce the company reputations. Mr. Abu highlight that Coco ensured this alignment by recognizing and rewarding good performance while holding employees accountable for their actions. They also establish clear goals for different subdivisions, ensuring that every team contributes to the overall brand identity and missions. So next part is the key lessons of the importance of building personal branding, where firstly it will increase a leader credibility and their leadership influence. So according to Mr. Abu, when a leader has a clear and consistent personal brand, they can effectively inspire and guide their teams. So personal branding allows leaders to be seen as a role model, making them more influential within the organization. Next, having a good personal brand also will positively impact their career growth and opportunities. So by developing a distinct personal identity, individuals can position themselves as valuable assets in their organizations and industry. So Mr. Abu emphasized that those with strong personal brands are more likely to be recognized, promoted, and given leadership opportunities. And lastly, Mr. Abu also mentions that personal brand will have an impact on corporate branding. So this is because leaders with strong personal branding contribute to the overall corporate brand image by embodying its values and driving innovations within the organization. So a leader reputation and action reflects on the organizations, making a personal brand is a crucial element in building a sustainable corporate brand. So in conclusions, our interview session with Mr. Abu was very insightful. We gained a lot of understanding of his leadership role as a senior manager and challenges that faced by him and how he overcome it. We are also thankful for the opportunity that allowed us to take a sneak peek on the real issue that's happened inside organizations, such as the adaptations of AI and how they incorporate inclusive workplace. So this interview has given us valuable lessons that we can learn and prepare ourselves before we step into a working environment later. So moving to the last part of our presentation, which is an individual reflections on our best takeaway from this Mgm4136 class for our future. So my best takeaway from this class is firstly, importance of presentation skill, where our main activity in this class is sharing through presentations, and I noticed that sometimes there are people who have very good inputs but don't have a strong presentation skills, which make me unable to focus on the persons and end up not really paying attention. On the other hand, those who have good presentation skill are able to make me stay with them regardless if I understand the topic very well or not. So I realized that this skill is very important if I want to stand out and make people listen to me. The second is expanding my knowledge and skills. So throughout the class, I was fed with lots of new concepts that I have never heard of before. And I've come to realizations that there's just lots of things that I don't know or not aware of that make me feel like kind of out of touch with this world. So this concept challenged my way of thinking and encouraged me to expand my knowledge beyond what I initially expected and develop a deeper understanding of the subject. And lastly, the importance of critical thinking, where throughout the class I realized how crucial critical thinking is in understanding and analyzing issues. And many topics in this class require me to go beyond surface level knowledge and evaluate different perspectives before I could form my own conclusions. So this teach me to have an open mind to listen and understand things from multiple viewpoints, and I believe that this is an important quality that I should have and develop to prepare myself before I step into a corporate world. So I think that's all.
So my best takeaway from the class MGM4136 is the class is preparing and giving me the harsh perspectives and also expectations of a real industry and a workplace reality after I graduate. So it gives me a reality check and the need to upskill my skill set to be an exceptional member in the workplace. I also realized that I need to keep updated on trends and technological advancement in this constantly changing world. I also had the realization that change is one of the biggest challenges in today's world. So when the trends and technology keep changing and advancing, I believe adapting skills is the most valuable skill in order to survive and also to succeed. So to foster these adaptability skills, I figure that I need to learn to embrace change while maintaining a positive attitude, resilience in the face of challenges, and continuously learning and improving.
Okay, as for me, what I learned from this class, firstly, I learned the importance of adaptability because one of the most crucial aspects of management today is adaptability. So, because the business world is constantly changing, right? Whether it's a new technology, market shift, or societal changes, as a future employee, as a future manager, I need to stay open to new ideas, be willing to pivot and adjust my strategy based on the current landscape. Next, I also learned about the continuous learning and self-improvement is one of the crucial part to be a future employee, future manager. Because the most successful managers and leaders are those who are constantly learning, evolving, and also improving. Whether it's through feedback, self-reflection, or staying informed about new trends in management, ongoing personal development is essential. Other than that, I also learned about the ethical leadership because in the face of current management challenges, staying true to your values and practicing ethical leadership is essential. Because a leader's decision impact not only the organization but also the people involved. Okay, last but not least, I also learned about the communication. Communication is a key of effective management. This means that if we've been transparent, keeping people informed, and fostering open communication with my team, it helps build trust and ensure everyone is aligned on our objective in the organization. That's all for me. Thank you.
One of the most important lessons I learned is the power of fully utilizing our platform, whether it is in our classroom, workplace, or social settings. We all have a voice, and it's essential to use it effectively. So, we need to engage in discussions, share ideas, and making the most of opportunities to express ourselves. In our class, we saw how different groups approach their topics using their platform creatively to inform, persuade, and inspire. It reminded me that our platform, whether big or small, holds power when used with confidence and purpose. Next, another powerful lesson is that our value as individuals does not solely depend on academic certificates. While education is important, what truly defines us is our ability to apply knowledge, solve problems, and adapt to real-world situations. Many successful individuals strive not just because of their degrees, but because of their critical thinking, communication, and problem-solving skills. In our class, I noticed that the most impactful presentations were not just those with well-researched content, but those where presenters demonstrated confidence, adaptability, and the ability to engage the audiences. This reinforced the idea that skills and experiences matter just as much, if not more, than academic credentials. Lastly, I realized that true learnings begin when we start applying and adapting our knowledge. Memorizing facts and theories is one thing, but using that knowledge in practical situations in where real growth happens. During the class presentation, we had to think on our feet to answer questions, address different viewpoints, and sometimes even rethinking our own perspectives. This process taught that being adaptable and open-minded is crucial in both academic and professional settings. Overall, this class has given me a fresh perspective on learning, communication, and personal growth. It has shown me that knowledge is not just about what we know, but how we use it. By fully utilizing our platforms, recognizing that our value extends beyond certificates, and embracing adaptability, we can prepare ourselves for success in anything.
So throughout our Mgm4136 class, there are several important takeaways that I can emerge from the presentation and activities in class, particularly in critical thinking, active learning, leadership, and the balance between technology and human roles in management. So one of the key insights was the importance of critical thinking and personal perspective. Like, instead of passively absorbing information, I was encouraged to analyze the presentation and form my own insight in the quiz. I was also able to reflect the information and reinforce this by pushing me to connect theories to real-world management issues. Another significant takeaway that was active learning reinforced understanding. The quiz conducted after the presentation ensured that students engaged with the material rather than just listening passively. This method of learning, where I able to participate, discuss, and apply knowledge, able to enhance retention as well as my comprehension. Answering quiz questions required recalling and applying concepts, which strengthened my understanding of leadership and technology topics. To sum up, we already explained about the major challenges faced by senior manager, key lesson from strategies to enhance motivation, key lesson from managing multi-generational workforce, as well as the importance to build sustainable corporate branding, as well as our individual takeaways from Mgm4136 class. So that's all from me. Thank you for listening.